Oh, eye patch. Nope.
Aww.
It was Maranya. I like how he killed the others, but it was when he took down Maranya, you're like, aw.
I like her.
All right. We're back with some more of the last story. In the last part, we had a duel with Jarrell. Callista has been kidnapped yet again. And my cat is scratching at my chair.
She jumped up right as you were getting ready to start, and I was just like, oh man, she's gonna get yelled at.
I heard the
Yeah, her large cat oomph.
the burp. The burp. Yeah, that one. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. All right, and for defeating Jarrell, we did get his sword. I don't like it as much. It's a nice sword, but
I don't like it.
I like General Ashtar's sword. Speaking of visual preferences, we did a Mario Kart video recently, and you finally understood how Dagran got his booty shorts.
I do. You should watch it. I think it's a little bit more tame than our first one because, again, I'm on a higher medication and have had more coffee in my system, so I'm not quite as angry. But some of the tracks, well, all of the tracks that we were on and the music and everything was really, really good. So I'd go check that video out. It just came out, a couple days ago. And but whenever we were starting, ever since you showed me that I can look at the stats on like the car and the tires and everything that I was choosing, I wasn't even looking at the aesthetic, which is what I usually would do, is like, oh, well, this looks nice. But instead, I was like, okay, I need something that goes fast.
Yep, you were looking at the bar.
And I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense because I look really stupid right now. Like, none of my elements match or go together, but it'll make me go fast.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, that's how Dagran got his assless chaps and booty shorts, because why that combo gave him great stats, I don't know.
I don't either.
It was just distracting to all the other characters.
Indeed. Don't tell me we're separated again. What is with these ceilings?
Damn it.
They keep caving in.
The route's blocked.
Oh, okay, this one was intentional. The Garak purposely were like, ah, we'll trap them in here.
The wall.
We gave Wesker a bath today.
Yes, we diddly did.
Good find, Zale.
And he smells like wet dog.
He does smell like wet dog, but he looks so cute and fluffy and clean.
He's a happy puppers. He wasn't at first.
I was going to say he is now. He was not a happy puppers while he was getting his bath.
He was side-eyeing you hard.
Oh, my God. We were sharing the front seat of your car, and he was leaning so far away from me, he was just basically on your lap.
Yes. Yes, he was.
He was like, this was you. I didn't have to do this until you came into the picture.
You did this to me! My God. But yeah, he's all clean and happy now. Happy puppers. Alright, here we go. A whole legion of Garak. I'm talking the guard, the archers, some healers, some mages. There's probably a viper or two in here. And those floating things are mines.
Oh.
So yeah, they'll trigger if you touch them. All in all, good time. Oh, cool. Lol just got hit by a death arrow.
Nice. Lol.
When that counts to 0.
Lol.
I did not think this through. Careful. Alright, first thing I want to do is break this healing circle. There's probably a better way to do it, but this is how I'm going to do it, alright?
Miranya's already dead. Yeah, he's super happy now because he's got a belly full of chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm. We went to Wendy's and got him some chicken nuggies. Well, look, I can paralyze too, because I have Shadow Stitch. We're just going to use... Ooh, okay. There's sorcerers way up in the rafters. And Maranya, you sit this one out, I guess.
You just lay there. You too, lol. Just...
Seren, I need you to use Shadow Stitch. Yorick, use Meteor. Lol, Glacier. We're on you. You just sit there for a minute.
Just stay there.
You'll be okay.
Well, Seren is dead now, too.
I'm gonna be dead soon because there's my counter.
And there's your...
Ah, shit. Alright, so we definitely gotta take out the enemies in the rafters. Because they're just sniping us from above. Shit. Sniping with paralyzing arrows. Not good. Huh. I need some magic circles here. Fire Sorcerer up there. Ice Sorcerer over there. Revive when you revive, that'd be nice. I think if we can get the revive to happen before death hits 0, I think it overrides the death status effect.
Okay.
So this is what we're banking on right now. Let me throw a bomb. Shit. I was hoping to get a magic circle from that bomb. It didn't work.
It did not work.
4, 3, well.
Woof.
Oh well. Yurik, will you please take down those snipers?
Ow!
I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I need someone to hit the snipers and revive. There we go. Alright, so the revive worked. Like, look at those numbers. Like, 9,999,999. It seems like one of those peripherals that I'd put in RPG Maker to be like, well, how do we know this will revive enough? Hang on. I'll just put in a big number. Overcompensating because your max health is like 9,999. I think there's a plugin for you to like advance beyond that. But in the program, the max health you can get is 9,999.
Wow.
But if that's not enough, there's plugins you can do to add to it. But just to make sure that the revive fully heals the entire party when you use it, just be like, well, 1 million health. There you go. Overcompensate.
We're nearly below the castle, right? Zangarak
That's one way out of this pickle.
Pickles?
Memories from that
Indeed. You had a sandwich without pickles.
I did.
No
Yeah.
pickles.
You forgot the pickles! So I
Fun,
just...
shoe, pickles, pickles. Mr. Krabs, I am so confused.
Well, you know, instead of bitching about it, I just pulled out the giant ass
Yeah, just
jar
like,
of pickles that
"We've got a
have,
jar
and I
of
was like,
pickles."
oh, that's fine. I'll just put my own pickles on it.
Exactly. It was funny because you were just like, I think Wesker would like some Wendy's. I think he'd like some chicken nuggies. Maybe a sandwich. I'm just like, does Wesker want this or would you like this? Like, by all means, I'd prefer...
Damn it, he caught me.
I'd prefer, like, I think Wesker's hungry. I think Wesker would like Wendy's instead of, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? So, like, if that's, like, us going forward where it's just like, what do you want for dinner? Well, Wesker would like a pizza.
I feel like Wesker would like a pepperoni pizza.
Okay. Do you like the way Zangarak's holding her up? This is the mark of the outsider.
A son is born.
Open sesame! All right, here we go. All right, so Zangarak has infiltrated the secret crypt from the beginning of the game. So it's like we've come full circle. We went through all this entire adventure, and now we've circled back to where the game began.
Circle means family.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. And love, true love.
Okay, so there's a not so small part of me that really wants, like, someone like Phil to actually marry us. Because when you do a civil union, like we're planning, you don't have to have an ordained person
Oh.
give you, like, you just have to sign the paperwork and then someone has to say something.
Okay.
So, like, whenever my one friend and coworker Brittany did this, her and her husband like had a ceremony in their backyard, and his grandmother is the one that like said something.
Okay.
So I can just picture Phil giving that specific speech.
Oh my god.
Marriage, sweet marriage is what brings us together today.
That would certainly ease the tension.
Yeah, I figured because like it's definitely gonna be stressful enough.
Must be. Come on.
So
Right.
I just think it'd be really funny.
Hands on the outsider.
I agree. Well, Phil, if you watch this playthrough, tell us your thoughts. What's with the random cocoon?
Oh, it's glowing. Well, that looks good.
If you say so, lol. If you say so.
Oh, is this gonna be the thumbnail that I did where it's just Lowell's face going?
No, that's the one after this.
Okay.
Seren,
Spoilers.
child.
Well, they can't see my face.
Good point.
I could have been smiling, or screaming, or crying, or just staring off into the distance like Luigi.
What is going on?
Bye, Seren.
Is this a part of the outsider? The Last Coccoon. Why does that sound familiar?
Because you've played this game.
Never mind. I'll just rip off the veil. Hey, remember that giant monster in the beginning of the game that we like lured onto a bridge? Do you remember that? This was like, you even played this part when you were playing the last story. I think it was one of the first bosses.
Possibly.
Yeah, it was called the Last Coccoon, and we didn't kill it. It just kind of like
Oh, it's
Bridge
the one
of
that,
Khazad-dûm
Yeah,
and fell. Well, I guess
Okay.
this is where it fell to.
gotcha.
And now we have to actually finish this fight. So you'll recognize it when it goes into its true form, but right now it's just being a
Okay.
little cocoon.
Gotcha.
It's hibernating. It's gonna sprout into a beautiful behemoth.
He is prancing around like he's got to go outside, and he shit twice.
I know. So hopefully he can hold it in.
And you peed in the store twice.
Yeah. You're just being a fiend among fiends. He's like, yeah, I know, but chicken nuggies.
You just they went right through me.
Okay, I took him out.
Yeah, we
Just to be sure. We
We
heard a
took-
gurgle and I was like,
we got a little nervous.
got the warning gurgle. So it's just
Yeah.
like, you get the little warning and then it's, oh.
Yep. Wesker will scratch at something, like usually the door or like the floor by you, and then you hear the gurgle and you've got like 5 minutes to get him out.
Okay, so Zale is having a vision about the night his village was under attack. Maybe this will give us some insight to what really happened on that Thursday that led to Chris Wood's death. What? Did you ever see that video? It's a newscaster that's just like, what really happened on that Thursday that led to Chris Wood's death? And a fly buzzes in his mouth and he goes, shit!
No.
I'm dying in this country ass town!
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Yeah.
My home.
I think the video is called like News Reporter Goes Ghetto.
You from this village?
And he tries. He's just like, what really happened on that Thursday?
Yeah, I only remember from like this country ass town, like
I'm dying in this country ass town.
because he starts complaining about how hot it is, all the bugs,
Shit flying
like,
in my mouth. I can't see, Paula. Let's get out of this country, motherfucker. And then he has to compose himself.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to defend our village from the assassins. But wait,
The assassins.
we know who that is.
I'm stronger now. Gotta save her. Mom.
Boy, what's going on?
It's gonna be all of his team.
Killed him, you bastard! You're gonna pay!
Mom. I'll save you. Just have to get through this.
He's trying to save his mother.
Well, he's
The
killing.
first person he failed to protect.
He's killing his whole team to do so.
Haha. Okay. Say slash. Ouch.
Like this one is gonna be Seren.
Yep. I'm trying to get slash to glow, but it's not happening. So we'll just... Fine, we'll do it the boring way. Vengeance is a poison. Hatred is baggage.
Think you can just go around killing my mates? Then I guess you want to join me.
2 down.
I feel like this one is gonna be.
Oh, eye patch. Nope.
Aw.
It was Maranya. I like how he killed the others, but it was when he took down Maranya, you're like, aw.
I like her.
I thought we liked all of them but Seren.
Yeah, I mean,
back.
Bull is fine. Like, he's okay.
So here's a question I have for you. Do you think it makes a difference that this is not all a cutscene and I actually get to fight these characters? Like, would you prefer if this was all just a cutscene that Zale did and it had the same message? Or do you think it's a difference that, like, you're fighting these characters?
I think that it's... I don't know. I think it would depend.
Okay.
I feel like if it was that long of a cutscene, I'd be a little, like, miffed.
Mm-hmm. So you like that it breaks it up with the gameplay?
Yeah.
I got you.
But I also wouldn't be sad if it was, like, a longer gameplay.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Oh, yes, it does. There's no right answer to this question. It's just like, what do you think about utilizing that? Because, like, there's clearly, like, a message here about, like, he's being not persuaded, but, like...
He's being manipulated.
Manipulated and hypnotized to think that, like...
His friends are the bad guys.
His friends are the bad guys, yep. So, like, there is a little bit of, like, symbolic in this moment happening. Because what is Zale driven? He wants to protect everyone. So, like, his worst fear is that he'd fail or end up killing everyone.
Yeah.
I killed them.
And I guess that's, like, what the cocoon feasts on is your fear. It's like Pennywise.
I mean, that would make sense.
Delicious fear.
He's like, I'm actually a Rakshasa.
He could be. This creature has a very unique design. But hey, it was all a dream. Now this is one of the moments where I don't mind because it was just a hallucination. It's when it's like the end of the game and you wake up and it's just like the whole thing was a dream. I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah.
But this was just like a moment of character development, so it's fine that like the whole thing was a dream. Everyone's okay, and there it is.
Oh, yeah.
So you remember him now.
Yeah. I was thinking...
He's a little more hunched over this time. He's still
yeah,
tall.
I was thinking a little
at the
bit
beginning.
closer to, like, the Garak.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that bridge. Where the Garak, like, initially make contact.
No, this was way before the Garak. This
Yeah.
was when we first got the powers of the Outsider.
Yeah.
Hey, you! Get down from there!
No!
Always bickering.
He reads me up here. I think I can deflect his abilities, though.
He reminds me of a cat in a Christmas tree right now. Throwing, like, Christmas bulbs off. I will not get down!
There we go. But that's how you beat this guy. He's going to climb up those pillars, and you can either have Yurik cast a spell, or you can deflect the spears that it's going to chuck at you, because it has like 6,000
Yeah.
lodged in its back, and it'll just grab one and just chuck it at you.
Right.
And when it comes toppling down, it's vulnerable. And I'm just going to town because I used Accelerate, and I'm just like, hee-ha, hee-ha.
Yep.
I'm like blinking against that post
Yeah.
in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
And it's just, like, chipping away at the wood.
That's basically what Accelerate is like.
Bigot! What are you doing? I'm... Guess no one's coming. Keeping watch. Guessing. I guess no one's coming.
So yeah, so he's going to charge before he picks his pillar. Stay out of his way. It is a one-hit kill. Just stay in the center. Ooh, I didn't deflect that time. There we go.
We could smash these pillars.
Yorick, just in case.
You're the boss.
I also slightly appreciate that I knew his name was Yurik in my head because of the Shakespeare reference that I make every time I hear his name.
Oh yeah,
And then I just forgot his name because I couldn't see his face, and I just called him Eye Patch
eye patch
instead.
guys.
Oh, you know, Eye Patch guy.
Oh well. All right, come on, get in here, Seren. I need those chains. Give me those chain attacks. Bad kitty. Ouch. I'm assuming it's a kitty.
I would say it's a kitty. It's a very
To be
odd
specific,
kitty.
it's an Eldritch Abomination.
Eldritch.
Eldritch, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Eldritch Abomination. That's what it is.
You said it very German-like.
Eldritch Abomination.
Yeah.
All right, you. What's it gonna be? That one, huh? Come on, come on, come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Come on. Come on, hit me. Yeah!
Meanwhile, Yurik is dead. He's like, guess I'll just die here.
It's okay. He's got some lives, and as soon as Miranya's meter fills up, we can use revive. As weird as it sounds, I need Seren most of all, because she can help me with those chains, and I think she can paralyze it. Let's see. Shadow Stitch? No. Okay. So she's half useful. She can still get me those chains.
She's only a little useful.
Yep, just a little bit. I hear that.
Luna's purring. She was like, hey, I kind of like that guy on screen. Is he available?
Do you think I could get him after he removes those 6,000 spears from his back? Not that I'm complaining, it's just...
I feel like she'd want to play with them.
Aw. What'll it be? This is like Duck, Duck, Goose. Duck, 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 duck. Say goose, you moron!
Oh, The Simpsons.
Oh, Ralph. Oh, okay. That's what he looked like at the start of the game. He's standing up tall now.
He's like, look at my tail.
He's like, all right, now it's getting serious. Stands up straight.
He's like, sorry,
Well,
I
why
had
didn't you do
to
that from the beginning?
crack my back for a second.
10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck. Okay, so here's the second phase. I don't know why he gets full health, but he does.
Always the nitty-gritty. My plan is to keep
Oh, Jesus.
Did he just one-hit Maranya?
He nuked her. He, like, threw, like, 5 of those spears into her, and then they, like, detonated.
Jesus.
And I was just like, overkill much? Oh, Maranya, come save us.
She's like, I'm dead.
All right, let's see. How do we do this? Nope, nope, not like that. See, that's what he's doing. He's basically taking like a handful and just chucking them.
Yeah.
So I know. We'll take cover behind these pillars.
I do think it's really cool that as he's like pulling them out of his back, there's like blood splashing.
Oh, really?
Or like, it looked like it.
I'll have
Like
to
some
take a
sort
look.
of visceral, like.
Ouch. Hang on. The camera's not working for me. There we go. Camera pulled an Alice. I was like, oh no!
We're just gonna look at this instead.
Okay, so none of my attacks are working. Every time I hit him, it just says guard, guard, guard. Run! Oh, Jesus. I scurried when I should have flinched.
Ah,
Oh, you're right. You see the...
yeah. Which is interesting, because I don't think there's blood really in any other part of the game.
No, I don't think there is. Like, did the spiders have, like, the trademark goo? Because that happens. You're not going to see blood, but, like, insects and monsters like that will always have, like, the green blood.
I don't know. I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember them just kind of like shriveling up because I'd
Yeah.
always nuke them with a
Because
fireball.
they would like curl up on their back and their legs would all curl in.
The trademark spider death. I wonder why it is that they die that way. Like they always die in that exact position where their legs just curl up and stuff.
I wonder if it's just like the post-mortem.
Maybe.
Because like humans kind of do that too. Like your limbs will start to relax.
Yeah.
So you like will curl.
Never gave it much thought. I usually only see spiders or insects die the same way. Like
Yeah.
most other animals. Some
That or because their little like their knees have that hinge.
die. Okay.
So it's like if they're on their back, the weight of their legs will cause it to like hinge.
Oh, hey. Was that always there? Okay. So we gotta lure him to stand under this. And then that's gonna impale him.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
Alrighty then. So that's how this fight goes. Because, like, I am chipping away the slightest bit of health from this boss, and I'm just like, well, this is gonna take all year. Come on, I try to relegate these to 30-minute parts.
Anyway, let's do it.
Okay. So let's lure him this way with the power of the outsider. Oh, God. Careful.
You say that.
Okay,
Isn't it
okay.
too strong? The head's its weak point.
Wait, what's going on there? Maybe we can stop it from moving. Stay under the sword. Break the altar. Oh, okay. That's all well and good, but how do I break the altar?
I think it's like the pillars, maybe on the corners.
Either that, or maybe just chuck a bomb onto the altar?
I'm pretty sure it's the pillars because 2 of them are already broken.
I did see a couple of them break, yeah. Hang on. Alright, resume battle. Because he's standing on it, but he doesn't stay on it for long before he goes into an attack.
Right.
We need him to stay on it. Alright, so he's standing on it, standing on it, standing on it. Here he comes. Whoosh!
And he's off.
There's a bomb there. Otherwise, I don't know what the reason for the bombs are. Like, do you have to chuck a bomb at a pillar?
I'm thinking to break
Hang on, let's try this.
the little fire pillars.
No, there we go.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. One more should do the trick. Oh, he fell. Nice.
I'm stuck.
See you in hell, you son of a bitch.
That's not gonna
Wait.
budge it.
First we work the camera. There we go. Maybe? Yeah!
Well, that's a large sword in the back.
And still alive.
But aren't you?
But only just.
It's not getting away now.
Well, it's stuck there. So we're just gonna wail at it until we finish it off.
Cover me. Here we go then. Good luck, mate.
Hinge you again. Come on, everybody. All together now. We really turned this battle around. Just a little bit more. Nice. Shadow Stitch, please. Blizzard's nice. Prominence. And recover. Alright, cool. Finish it! Yeah! Brutality. And there we go.
Nice.
We destroyed the last cocoon of the last story.
Chipping our way at our lasts.
That's what you get.
Yes, indeed we are.
We have to go after Zangarek.
The outsider is in there.
All right. So the outsider is waiting for us. And that's what we're going to do in the next episode. We also got something called Nightmare.
Ooh.
We're going to check that out later. All right. See you in the next episode of The Last Story.